Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So it's Mami J and Nene World. So guys, I'm requesting you to kindly like and subscribe so that we will be inspired to make more video and more tutorial. And of course, click the notification bell so you will be notified once we uploaded some new video. So guys, I'm going to give you a tutorial today for VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and filtration. So, so guys, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP is actually the same. So looking up one's information and transferring it to another file. The difference is VLOOKUP is vertically looking up and the H is horizontally looking up. Now, make sure guys that if you're going to do the VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP that you are having a source file. So this is my source file, employee master file, whereas I have employee name, join date, office location, and pending leave. And I have my working file, whereas I have my employee name and pending leave. So this is my variable, common variable to my source file and my working file. I have both employee name. So guys, make sure that you are having a common variable that you can use for looking something or to look something. So, for example, I'm looking for the pending leave of this employee. So, I can just simply copy here. Geraldine is having a 30 leave. I'll copy here. I'll paste. Then Roselle is here. I'll just copy here and paste here and so on. But guys, imagine you are having 1,000 employee and you're going to look for 100 pending leave. So definitely it will take more time for you to do copy paste. That's why there is VLOOKUP to help you or to help you to make your work easier and faster. So guys, as I said, if you're going to do the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, you should have a common file, a common variable. So my common variable is employee name. I have an employee name here. So your formula is equal. All the formula in Excel, it's supposed to be or it is must start with equal. So equal your formula VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, which one you want to look up, you will highlight it. I want to look up for the pending leave of Geraldine. So now I will highlight the names Geraldine. If you will see, it's become a running cell. Then after, I'll put comma and I will go to my source file. So in my source file, I have the same employee name. So under the employee name, I'll highlight it. And then what I'm looking at to the pending leave, right? So in my pending leave, this is in the column D. So if you will see, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. To make it easier, you will see here there is a row 1, column 4. So I need the Geraldine names and I need the pending leave. Pending leave is in the column 4. See, it is in column 4. Then I need to drag it until to the last where you are having a variable or should I say wherever the details that you have. Then you will put a comma and you will put 4 because the pending leave is in the column 4. Then comma, you will put false, means you need to do the exact match. If you will put 1, it means true approximate match. So even just having it's a Gerald, it will find. But you need to look for exact match, Geraldine. That's why it's become 0. So guys, if you're making a formula, it's always 0. And then close parenthesis and then enter. So see, Geraldine leave, pending leave is 30. Geraldine is pending leave is 30. Then guys, you will just highlight it. Finish, your work is finished. So now if you want to check it. Russell is having a 45 leave. Russell is having a 45 leave. So check again. Roberto is having a 55 leave. Check it. Roberto is having a 55 leave. So Amira is having a 15 leave. Yes, Amira is having a 15 leave. So guys, you see how easy the copying the details from one file to another file. Okay, I'll give you another example. For example, I want to get also the office location. Where is Geraldine located at? So we'll just copy it, and then I will just do the formula equals VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, the variable that I'm looking at, go to the source of your file, then highlight to the variable that you're looking at, go to your office location. So it will be 1, 2, 3. See, it is in column 3 until last, comma, column 3, comma, 0, close parenthesis, enter. See, so now it is in Dubai, then drag it till last. So it will be in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, Abu Dhabi. For example, you want to add some name. So I want to add Maritan and Maricar. For example, yes, I want to add Maritan and Maricar here. So I will just add there, copy paste, and then I will just drag this information, the formula. So see guys, it's there. Magic. Okay, so now this is the VLOOKUP. So guys, there's another way of doing the VLOOKUP. If you don't like to do manually equals VLOOKUP, you can simply go here in your home bar like home, insert page layout formula. So you will just click the formula and you will see there's a lookup here. So in here, like for example, you want to get the pending leave. So here is the lookup and go for the VLOOKUP. You see if you will see it's been automatically, so this function argument will come. So which lookup value you will click Geraldine, table array is where you want to look up. So again, you will go to your source. So this is your table array where you're looking at. So you will just highlight all. Then column index that you're looking at, it is in the column 4, and as I said, it will be a 0. Then enter. So then drag it. So it will be the same result. So same thing if you want to get the office location, the shortcut, go to your formulas, go to your lookup reference, go to your VLOOKUP, go to your variable that you want to look at, then go to the table array, to your source file, highlight everything, and then column index is column 1, 2, column 1, 2, 3. So put number 3, and then put 0, exact match, and okay. So you will see the result is same. So guys, it's up to you which one you want to use. You want to use manually type the VLOOKUP, or you will just use the formula given in the toolbar. Okay guys, so this is a VLOOKUP. Now we're going to talk about the HLOOKUP. So see guys, this is a VLOOKUP because you are looking vertically. So your source is here. Now doing the HLOOKUP, your source will be here at the top. And you're going to look for your details horizontally. So it's actually all is the same. Only you will make it horizontal lookup. For example, you're looking for the sales of February, July, and September. So equal HLOOKUP, open parenthesis, variable, same variable with both, with your working file to your source file, January month. So highlight till last. So if you will see earlier in VLOOKUP, you're looking for the column, one column. Now since this is HLOOKUP, you're looking at the row. So this is row number 2. So you will highlight the last and comma, row number 2, comma, 0, enter. Then same thing, you will just drag it. Get another one. So equals HLOOKUP, open parentheses, variable, same variable that you have on your source file, column, comma, and then same month. So you see it is in row number 3 till last, comma, row number 3, comma, 0, close parenthesis, enter. And then you can just simply drag it and you will get whatever you need. See, my sales in February is 12,000. My sales in February is 12,000. My sales on July is 25,000. My sales in July is 25,000. So same thing, guys. If you want it horizontally and using the toolbar, you will just just copying it so that it will be easy for you to understand. So same thing. So go to your lookup, go to your HLOOKUP, go to your HLOOKUP. So once your function argument comes, what are you looking up? What the value that you're looking up? So I'm looking for the month of February. Now, table array, where you are looking at, where is your source? My source is here. So this is my source. And guys, from getting the source, you should know what are you looking at. It is in row number 2. You are seeing it, right? 2R times 2C means 2 rows, 2 columns. So I'm looking for the sales for 2. So highlight all. And then I need the row 2. I'll put 2. Then I put 0. Then enter. So then again, you will just drag it for the expenses for the month of February. So you will just go for your toolbars, go to your HLOOKUP. What are you looking at? I'm looking for the month of February. Where is my source file? My source file is here. My month is here, January to February till September. And I'm looking for the marketing expenses. So now marketing expenses. And then which row that you are looking at? So it is in row number 3. And then it will be 0 because you want to put the exact match. And then enter. And then just simply drag it. So guys, this is the HLOOKUP to make your work easier and faster. So I hope you learn. So if you have any question for VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, please comment below and I will try to answer all your questions. So now I'm going to teach about the filtration. Filtration is just simply filtering the details that you required. So like for example, I am looking for all the employee in Dubai. So instead of looking manually, this is Dubai, this is Dubai, and this is Dubai. So instead of looking like this, so I will use a filtration. So I will just simply highlight the row number 1 and go here to the toolbars and click the filter. If you will see there's a filtration here. So I will just click here and uncheck and select all, then I will click Dubai. And you will see all Dubai here. This is all Dubai. You see. That's it. That's easy. Or guys, you want to look for all the employee in Ras Al Khaimah, you just click RAC and you will see this is all the employee in RAC. So guys, after you remove the filtration, it will go back to the normal file. So this is actually for viewing, but you can copy it. Like for example, you want to see only all Dubai employee. So you will click the Dubai employee and then you just copy all if you want only, and then you will paste here. So you have all the Dubai employee. So you would just simply copy paste from there, so you will have it. Because the moment that you select all and you remove the filtration, you will see everything is here again, the normal file. Or guys, then if you want to remove the filtration again, go to your sort and filter, click the filter, so it's gone. Or just do the shortcut key Control Shift L, highlight the row number 1, Control Shift L. See, there is a filter here. So if you want to see all the employees having a, for example, 60 leave, all the employees having a 60 leave. Okay, I have 3 employee that's having a 60 days leave, pending leave. So again, you will just copy this information if you want, or if you want only to see, you can just say, okay, I have 3 employee that having a pending leave. Or if you need this, you will just simply copy this and paste it somewhere where you want to paste it. Guys, so that's a filtration. And if you want to remove the filter, Control Shift L. That's it. So guys, if you want to know some formula in Excel, please comment below. Then I will try to make a video for you. So guys, see you in my next video.